Chat. Chat. Hello. Hello. Hi. How are ya? How you doing? How are ya? How you doing? Chat. How are ya? How you doing? Chat. Hi. How are you? Chat. Hi. How are ya? How you doing? Chat. Hi. How are ya? How you doing? That's enough of that bit. Let me get the music going. Music jump scare. Music jump scare. Chat. I went to the fair. I went to the fair today. The fair is cursed. The fair is cursed. Like actually cursed. Like I kinda hate the fair. Did I get an elephant ear? Fuck no. Why would I take an elephant's ear? That's like kind of fucked up. That's like kind of fucked up and evil of you. Like, come on. Like, come on. I'm the villain here? Yeah, I am. But also, I would never take an elephant's ear. Late Harpy stream? Yup. Late Harpy stream. I be chillin'. I don't know why I'm doing I'm I am currently playing Uma Musume like on my phone rather than like showing you guys the gameplay. You were watching Lucy playing the dinosaur from Google. Dude, I'm pissed. I am pissed. I wanted to watch that stream. I wanted to watch that stream so fucking badly because I've been telling Lucy that she can do it. She can get 250 points. Did she do it? Did she get 250? I think she did it. I believe that she did it. I like to believe that she did it cuz like I know she could. Nah? I know she can though. I know for a fact she can. She's so talented. That Lucy, she's so don't tell her I told you this. Do not tell her I told you this. But like she's very very talented. All right. But never too late for a good cleanse. It's true. It is never too late for a good cleanse. We love a good soul cleanse Sunday. I know I do. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about Soul Cleanse Sunday, especially a late Soul Cleanse Sunday, but like I kind of love it. fuck? Um, but you know, it is what it is. We're roaring on the height. The winds were moaning in the night. The fires was red. Its flame did spread. The trees like torches blazed with light. Sorry, I love this song. Sorry. I kinda be loving this song. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I don't know why I'm doing Uma Musume on my phone right now rather than, like, showing you guys the Uma Musume. Fuck. Yeah, I deserve this. For not showing you guys. You know what? Let me just save and quit this. Save and exit. And then it'll be saved on here. And then I can play it on PC after we do guess the game. Chat, it's guess the game time. Let's get our guess the game rules up. Let me grab my guess the game rules up and then let me pin them. Yep. All right. Let me boot up. Guess the game. The Soul Cleanser Edition. You know what? It might give us... It might be late enough that it might give us 8. It might give us 8. Guess the games. Because it might give us the one for... Yeah, it's giving us the one for Monday. It's giving us tomorrow's... Aw, man, that kind of sucks. Because that means that, next week, we're only going to have 6. Next Soul Cleanse Sunday, we're only going to have 6 Guess the Games. Anyways, this is like some... Berenstain Bears. No? Wait, let me look at that first one again. Metacritic score of 88%. No, it can't be Winnie the Pooh. Not Franklin either. 'Cause their houses aren't like this. It's watercolor, right? Tunch. Not Tunch. Oh! It's Cuphead. Okay, that's Cuphead. That's freaking Gorbino's Quest. You're so right. That's Cuphead. The only video game in the world, Gorbino's Quest. It's true. Look, I'm a Google it right now. Look. That's a song. Friggin' Cruelty Squad. Gorbino's Quest. Dude, this is FIFA. 15. Oh! Is it Resort or is it... It's not even Wii Sports? Oh, it's Connect. It's one of the Connect games. Connect Sports. Yeah. Spoiler alert, Jet. Every answer is Gorbino's Quest. It's true. See, the reason I was like, maybe it's Wii Sports Resort because this isn't, I knew this wasn't the bowling alley from Wii Sports 1, but I still had to try it, right? And I'm not as familiar with the bowling alley in Wii Sports. No, you know what? I am familiar with it. You know what? No, I am familiar with Wii Sports Resort because Resort is, no, because Wii Sports Resort bowling alley has the like side railings with the audience on both sides, right? Especially for like 100 pin, because remember, like, Wii Sports Resort has the 100 pin bowling, so it has that different arena. Why am I called the bowling arena? Yeah. I don't know, man. Jet Set Radio Future. Is this Pokemon XY? Pokemon Y doesn't exist. Okay. Okay, so I guess it can't be Pokemon Y. I know Pokemon Shield. It's not even a Pokemon game. Game Boy Advance, GameCube, PC, DS, PS2. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Anurian. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What the fuck is this video game? Hold on. Hold on. There's like, I don't know, fucking, I know it's not Killer 7, but like, I don't know what else this could be. Action adventure for the Game Boy Advance, GameCube, PC, DS, PS2, Xbox, and mobile. See, the fact that it is both on the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo DS was really getting me. That's what's really getting to me. Right? Fucking, Yika Postmodern RPG. That, there is no way that was released on the PS2, Xbox, mobile devices, the DS, and the Game Boy Advance. I refuse to believe that. I especially refuse. I like actually refuse. Yeah. No, like it has to. I don't know. Hannah Montana. Spider-Man? Is this Ultimate Spider-Man? Yeah. That's Ultimate Spider-Man. What the fuck? Game Boy Advance, GameCube. Like, if it was just GameCube, like, that is a licensed game. But fuck, dude. That's so many different, like, the Game Boy Advance and the DS. That is insane. That's actually, that's fucked in the head. That is fucked in the head. This is actually fucked in the head. That's like, I don't even want to talk. I don't know. Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 isn't even on here. Black Ops 4. It's not a Call of Duty game. Is it a Arma 3? That is fuck. That's not Hardline. Hardline was released on Hardline was released on PS4, Xbox One. Battlefield 3. It's not even Battlefield. Crisis? Crisis 3. Crisis 2. It's Crisis 2. They were probably completely different. Yeah, they were probably completely different. All just named Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah. I've actually never played the Crisis games. I've actually never played the Crisis games. I played a demo of Crisis 1. Like, I played the demo of Crisis 1. Specifically, like, the in-house demo, right? Where it's like, you go into the EB Games and they have that, like, demo station. If you like Far Cry 1 and Instincts, you might like it. I do like Far Cry 1 and Instincts. I actually really like Far Cry Instincts. That was, like, one of my favorites. Oh, dude. Metal Gear Solid. Fug. Disgaea. PS1. Tobal? This is Tobal? Fuck. What was it called? Was it called Tobal? I mean, maybe it's Air Guys. I'll try Air Guys first. Yeah, no. Bushido Blade. Oh. Did they have this fuck-ass guy in Bushido Blade? Maybe I just never played this guy. Oh, it is Bushido Blade. Man, I do not remember this Gambit-looking fucker. Like... But whatever. Whatever. Boxes. This. Hitman. Fuck. Quantum Break. Oh! Okay, so it's a Yakuza game. Yakuza Kiwami. I hate whenever it's a Yakuza game. It is not Yakuza. This is Judgment. Okay, man. This is Lost Judgment. Alright, asshole. Alright, fuckhead. Don't tell me it's Yakuza if it's Lost Judgment. I should have known from this image. Like, genuinely, I should have known from here. Because, like, going from the leather jacket to here, I should have known. I know. Okay. Okay. Judgment is not a spin-off. Alright? In order to be classified as a spin-off, it needs to also have massive gameplay differences. A spin-off game also has a change in genre. Feel free to nerd emoji me here. It's not a spin-off. It is a sub-story. It is a connected story, right? So it's in the Yakuza universe, but it's not the main Yakuza stuff. A good example of a spin-off, right, is the best example of a spin-off game. Well, not the best, but a good example of a spin-off is Metal Gear Solid and then Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Right? Metal Gear typically is like, right, is like, you know, stealth, like a stealth action shooter, right? Rising has no stealth. You do not stealth in that game. The stealth items in that game are a joke. Technically, so what would actually be the spin-off games is Yakuza Like a Dragon would be the spin-off game. Yakuza Like a Dragon would be a spin-off game. But even then, it's not a spin-off game because it is still the main plot. So, in the end, Yakuza has no spin-offs. Wait! It has one spin-off. It has one spin-off game. Dead Souls. Yakuza Dead Souls. That's a spin-off. Ishin would not be a spin-off because it's still the same genre. Black Panther... Yeah. I would consider. Just with sorts... Yeah, it's still the same genre, and they play exactly the same. And it's still Kiryu, like... But, like, not Kiryu. I think I would consider Black Panther a spin-off. I think Black Panther is, in fact, a spin-off. See, it can't just be the stories that are different. It also has to be a genre shift. It cannot be the same genre. Otherwise, it's not a spin-off. Because, again, Lost Judgment, like, Judgment series is Yakuza. Like, it still plays like Yakuza. and it's in the Yakuza universe. So it's not a spin-off because the genre isn't shifted, right? If Lost Judgment was say Judgment was like a puzzle game instead, right? Like just a puzzle game, right? Instead of being like an action adventure game, right? Like if it was I mean Street Fighter, actually, you know what? Perfect. Street Fighter has Puzzle Fighter, right? Street Fighter has Puzzle Fighter. Puzzle Fighter is a spin-off of Street Fighter. That's a spin-off. A spin-off can contain the same characters, but it needs to have a genre shift as well. The genre shift and change of main protagonist. Judgment would be Gaiden games. See, Yakuza at its core plays like Judgment. Because remember, let's not forget, the first Yakuza game. That would be what Yakuza is. Imagine if Dynasty Warriors became a dating sim. That's sort of like a spin-off. Stop. Ambulance. Alone in the Dark. New Nightmare. Fuck. There's that stop sign again. Evil Within 2. Oh, wait, this is, it's that, like, ghost detective game. I think. Where it's like, you're like... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Chat, I still have one more. Hold on. That's true, actually. The first Dynasty Warriors was a fighting game, which means Dynasty Warriors becoming a Muso, and thus the term, being a Muso, is a spin-off. If I just type in Ghost Detective. No. Oh. Let's see. Murdered Soul Suspect? Yeah! Fuck yeah! Soul Suspect. That's... I remembered the moment I saw the subtitle. I saw the subtitle and I was like, that's what I remember. Is the subtitle. The Soul Suspect. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Yup. Yup. I remember this game. I do remember this game. Was this game divisive? I mean, I don't know, I'd believe it. Mr. Murdered himself. Yep. Alright, chat, last one. What the fuck? What in the purple? You were thinking of a different game? What is the game you were thinking of? If you don't, like, go ahead and tell me the game you were thinking of. Because I'm actually curious, like, if there's, like, a divisive, like, murder mystery game. No, Jack and Eric, not! Don't guess what this game is. Now I can't say that. I'm asking Inurian what she thought the last game was. If it is Saints Row, you're gonna be pissed now. Hi, Chiefy. I don't know, bully. It's not bully. What the fuck is this red arrow? Sure, if you were thinking it's a murder mystery, but were you thinking of you know what? I think I know what you were thinking of. Were you thinking of Beyond Two Souls? If it is Saints Row, permission to whack their PP/GG? Yes. Permission granted. Not the David Cage curse. I fucking hate that guy. I hate him so much. Grand Theft Auto. Is this a Need for Speed? Is this Need for Speed Most Wanted? Nope. Hey, I know exactly what game this is. Hey, I know what game this is because I played this for what is my time on this game? Hold on. Can I look at my time with this game? I didn't play it for long. I can tell you for certain I did not play it for long. Where are you? Go to, if I go to store page? Dude, the Epic Games Store fucking sucks. It doesn't tell you how long you, like, when was the last time you played a game, or, like... It doesn't tell you anything. Well, time to put in some bullshit answers. Can't say Saints Row the Third, because a chatter broke the rules, but I super know that it's Saints Row the Third. I promise I know what it is, but I'm not allowed to say it. Now that's what I call music. Is it 4? I think it might be 4, because that's superpowers. Oh, okay. I guess it's Saints Row 4, but I still can't say it, because Jack and Eric on... Wait. It's Eric with a K. Eric in my chat broke the rules. Oops. Once again, you're bad. It's okay, Jack. It's okay. We have fun. It's fun because I get to do this, and now the people who like now the developers of Guess the Game get to know about this little game that we play. I think it's crazy that my guesses for Bully and Grand Theft Auto were close. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee! Boom! Oh! I think I have that soundbite. Do I have that soundbite? Hold on. Oh, I have, hold on. Hold on. I have,
Nice balls, bro.
I have that one. Alright. Ouch! It's 21k points. RP points won't waste themselves. It's true. But wait, what if I end up doing something epic with channel points, and now you won't have any points in which to do the epic things with? Be for real? I might. I've been trying to consider what I can do with channel points. Anyways, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and then get water. And then I'll be right back. Alright? I'm gonna put it on this. Chat. Chat, you can look at my new sub goal. It's a lower sub goal. Alright? The 300 subs will still be the entire Dragon Age. Like, all of Dragon Age. But if I get back to 100 subs, I will grind ranked Siege until I get to Plat. I will stream me grinding ranked Siege until I get to Plat. But that's if you get me back to 100 subs. Here's the thing, chat. I almost made it so much worse for myself. I almost made it so that I would have to get to Plat in League. I almost... Because I initially put League there. I was going to be like, grind League ranked until Plat. Right? But I decided that I don't hate myself that much. I might actually still do that, though. I would grind League ranked to plat for if you get me back to 200. Not even gonna lie. If you put me to 200, I will do League ranked up to plat. All right. I'll be right back now. I really need to go use the bathroom. So I'll be back. I'll be right back. Oh! Did I scare you? Did I scare you? I actually did startle you? Haha. I actually kind of did. Haha. Ha! Gotcha! I dragged you out of your decision paralysis. How fucking dare I? Haha. Waterbutt, thank you for the sub. Can't believe my new sub goal is afflict numerous mental debuffs and mass psychological damage on myself. Yeah. It's pretty epic. Anyway, I have to do... There's my display capture. I have to do display capture for Uma Musume. Grown accustomed to my random screams, plus show screams more. That's true. But show screams because she's actually scared. I scream because I'm an actor. You were eating a cookie, so you're nonchalant right now? Oh, that's so true. I've not done Wordle. I've never done Wordle. I have never done a Wordle. Never, ever. It was Deadly Premonition you were thinking of? I fucking love Deadly Premonition! But yeah, Deadly Premonition 2 is a little, controversial. Cause, the main dev for Deadly Premonition kind of decided that, dead naming trans people is epic. He kinda is like, actually, dead naming trans people is like based. And I'm like, ah, okay. Tell me how you really feel. What's dead naming? So, you know how trans people, right? They change, we change our names, and then we do not associate ourselves with that old name. Continuing to use that old name is dead naming. Doesn't even have to be with trans people specifically. It's just very common with, like, it's very much a trans thing, right? Just if someone changes their name, or like if something has like a new name or anything like that, and then you decide to use the old name instead of the new name, then that is dead naming. Was it on purpose? Yes! Very on purpose. Like, so on purpose, he put it in the video game. Like, he put it in the video game, and then he got called out for it, and then he was like, oops, my bad, and then he doubled down on it. Like, no, like, it's extra fucked. Because, again, he did an apology. Like, a public apology. He was like, oh, shit, actually, wait, you're right. Like, oh, yeah, my bad. Like, straight up, he was like, oh, my bad. My bad, guys. And then he still fucking did it. He doubled down on it.
すまない。最高だったな。よし。
Taurus Cup beat your ass. It has been beating my ass as well. I cannot, for the life of me, for the life of me, I cannot win a single bit of Taurus Cup.
ストレッチをしておいた。
The Taurus Cup fucking hates my pussy.
見ていてくれ。このレースは
I need to get Professor of Curvature, and then I need to get both of these. I need to get both of those. And then this one, when conserving energy on a corner, the second half of a race. If I get that, and where is it? Oh, I don't even have access to it. But if I get the corner recovery, because there's straightaway recovery, you know, I will actually grab that right now.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm skipping these, chat.
お腹が空いた。
I just like I've been wanting to get through them because I'm like I really want an A, at least an A rank Haunts, at least one.
この感じ。
さあ、気合い入れていくよ。
And I've already like it's like
お少し疲れがあるみ。
rest
あ、あ、
and then level wit
勉強だね。
just to have the energy. Cause like next, it's gonna be so worth it. It moves at their own pace. Yes, yes, we have full energy for this. We have full energy for the summer camp.
少しハードなもの。
I need to train stamina, but I want Lone Wolf. I want that Lone Wolf, but I need the stamina. Here's the thing, chat. I need that stamina. I don't think I'll get the Lone Wolf. Like, Lone Wolf is really good. This is... Did you know, chat, Lone Wolf, if you are the only one who uses it, if you're the only one who has Lone Wolf, it is a plus 40 to your speed. Plus 40 to your speed. It's really good. The only thing is, if anybody else is also using Lone Wolf, you don't get that buff. But they also don't get that buff. So it's good to have no matter what, just because if someone does have it, you are negating them from actually using it.
気合は十分です。始めましょう。あ、あ。
一緒に頑張ろう。
If I consider that I'm adorable, bitch, I'm hot as fuck.
こ 任せてくれ。お
I'm a sex icon.
あ
張り切っていこ
どんなトレこの感じ
Wait, how many?
Oh,
No. I need to get more. You got your first 4-star the other day. It was Right Shower. Fuck yeah.
最高だったな。よし
So you think when you see Gary, you look at Gary like a sex icon? That's fair. That's good.
衣装に見合ストレッチを
Ooh. I could maybe do that. Yeah, I could do the Tenno show. Should I do the Shuka show? No,
こ
Tenno
の感
show.
じ
Yeah, because even if I just get second, I want the Professor of
ど
Curvature,
んなトレーニング
and in order to get that, I need to,
よし
yeah!
お腹が空いたな
Yep, and now I can get Professor of Curvature. Now I need more. I need so many
衣
more
装に
skills.
似合う走りを見せたいんだ
Many one spread, not just in my head.
気合は十分です始めましょ
I'm led, I'm just showing myself.
うこのレースは
Now I should try getting Gourmand. And these. These I super need to grab.
Oh,
Especially Blue Rose Closer would go fucking ham. Oh, Darkgate, you're so right. Like, Duvon, that's a handsome fucker right there. And he refuses to accept that he's handsome. He do be out here not believing he handsome. It pisses me off.
このレースはおあと一歩及ばない
Fifth!
結果は残せたな
Fucking third. Not enough skills. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get skills. Trey! Trey! How was peak? How are you? How are you? What's up? Welcome to Soul Cleanse Sunday. Sandy Lomet C, thank you also for the raid. What's up? How are you?
どん
Thank
な
you
ト
for
レーニング
the raids. Sandert raid. Sage raid. Yup.
この
How
感
are
じ
y'all? Welcome to Soul Cleanse Sunday, where I cleanse my soul on a Sunday. How y'all doing? Hi.
任せてくれ
You managed to see Green Day at Coachella? That's awesome. They're rating us from both sides, every chatter for themselves.
日々の
Yup. Chat, you're doomed. Chat, you're doomed.
一緒に
It's over for y'all. You're about to get obliterated.
ど
You
んな
can't
トレー
even
ニング
fight
でも
back.
こなし
You can't even fight back. You can
感
try,
じ
but you will fail. I'm sorry, chat. I can't help you. You're
ストレッチ
screwed.
をしておいたトレーニングの最高だったなよし
You'll fight for it. You're part of the raid now. What the fuck? You're gonna beat up your fellow chatters? Your fellow Harpy viewers? Put on Linkin Park or a Dragon Ball AMV and you clutch? I believe it.
これか勉強だなどんなトレーニング
Wait, I have to win a bunch of G1 races. That's a G1 race. I will schedule myself for that.
さて
Definitely that one.
速くなるためには
一緒に頑張っちゃおう
You're gonna be like Nelson in that one Simpsons episode?
すまない
Which one? There's so many. Ooh.
Oh.
I've got 7 turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can just make it. I can just barely make it.
少し
This will be worth it.
一緒に
This
頑
will
張っちゃおう
super be worth it. This will super be worth it. This is so worth it. This is so worth it.
Oh.
Ooh. Having the straightaway acceleration as well. Oh, and if I grab Shrewd Step. I think I want Shrewd Step first. I actually think I really want Shrewd Step first. Yeah. And then I'll get the acceleration with Rushing Gale.
すまない少しおすまない
Rest.
さて
一緒に頑張っちゃおう
Put you in your place, use the rotten within. Start to show hatred wanna grow out of my veins. Ready for the takedown.
ストレッチをしておいた
Don't deserve to live. It's so obvious.
力不足を痛感
What
す
the
る
fuck? Oh, you have to be kidding me. I literally got you a skill so that I wouldn't need that much power. I literally grabbed you Shrewd Step for that. I literally grabbed you Shrewd Step for that.
お
Like, that is why I grabbed you Shrewd Step.
すま
Oh, you... Oh, you've...
お
Oh,
少
you
し
fucked
疲れがある
us.
みたいだ任せてくれすま
Do this race.
よし
Okay.
お腹が空いたなお
And then I have to do another one. Like, I have to do one of these. Do this one. I know it's dirt, but, like, I have to do, like... And I've never done this one, so it's like, we have to watch it. Oh... She too dumb? No, she's got a D in wit. So it's like I mean, we also don't know whether it didn't proc or not, right? Because we didn't watch the race. That's the one thing bad about not watching the races, right? Is like okay, good. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. She did it.
お腹が空いたな
She did it. We're all good. I'm gonna rub her tummy. Oh.
おす海
We
か
have to rest twice,
すまない。
at least. Like, this is a waste of summer
少し
vacay.
ハード
Like, a absolute waste of summer.
気合い入れていくよ
この感じ
一緒に頑張ろう
Summer vacation, but like...
早くね
Like, we had to. That's the shitty part. Like, we had to. We had to waste summer vacay.
すまない
Give me that. I think I'll get Gourmand after.
少し
Is there a really good race that I can do? Sushi 2. That's right before the goal.
すまない
No.
一緒に頑張
I
ろう
think this is more worth it.
衣装にみ
What more can I grab from you? No. Prepared to pass is good. But I do think we need more speed. Yeah, we need more speed.
慣れ合うわけじゃないから
Something, getting away from good. Hi, sign.
最高のコンディションだ
Hi.
このレースは公共
Yep. Did not get wet from the ride. Unfortunately. No wet from ride. Only wet from God. I'm glad you made it home. How's Norm? Pharaoh's curse. Yup. Again, at least it was a green-eyed pharaoh and not a blue-eyed pharaoh. If it was a blue-eyed pharaoh, we would have been fucked. Chat, we got caught in the rain. And came with you to your... Got picked up from there. Nice. Good. Good. That makes me happy. That makes me happy.
よし
Got to meet one of your kitties. That's so fucking awesome. Wait. Look, kitties. Thunderbolt step. This person, the Arima Kinin.
すまないお少すまない
Rest.
どんなトレーニング
You have two black cats, Gigi and Toothless. That's awesome.
いっぱいと
That is fucking awesome. Wait a minute. Wait. That's freaking awesome. Wait a minute. Cats are so fucking awesome.
行ってくる
I love cats. We need more of them. There should be more cats. Dude, they stood no chance. They stood no chance against my
Yes.
Oguri cap.
お腹が空いたな
Dude, Champions Cup. Alright. Let's do... Gourmand. Yeah.
いい調子だ
Gourmand is going to be really, really helpful. Especially for this. Oh, gosh. This is a long... Because it's the
行ってくる
fucking... What the fuck is up with these fucking horses and wanting to go in the Arima Kinen when they are horses that do either mile or medium? Especially these fuck-ass horses that do sprints and miles. Every single one wants to do the Arima Kinen. It is a 2,500 meter dash. It is a long race. Like, Mama is here. Get scared. Dude, she's gonna hit me with that swinging maestro and turn me into a goo goo baby. What the fuck, Tamamo Cross?
2着か悪くない結果だ
I need it first, you bitch!
「行ってくる」
Maybe someday we'll get the cards to get a Rimukin and Vodka and Arurara. Yeah. Look. Just get legacy horses. That really make things better. Fuck!
2着か悪くない結果だ
How do you lose to a child? It's just not enough. We literally just don't have enough, like, speed.
行ってくる
Maybe she needs Big Burger. Big Burger would help. You're right. Look, Ogre Recap. I will give you Big Burger if you win this. If you win this, you get Big Burger. If you win this, you get Big Burger. Like really big burger. Like really big burger if you win. Like the largest burger. You're a...
2着か悪くない結果だ
Why the fuck do they keep wanting to run the Arima Kinen?
ありがとう確かな成長を感じるよ
No, seriously. Why the fuck do they keep wanting to run the Arima Kinen when they're not built for it?
服を引き寄せてくれるおめでとう
That's not your race.
トレーナー
Stay in your
頼り
lane.
にしているぞ
Be humble. Be humble. Stay in your fuck ass lane. It's the only way we survive.
やはり
Stay in
確認
your
を忘れずに
fuck
ね
ass lane.
今日の大輝さんは大吉だと伝えたいのですが英語ではどういうのでしょうトレーニングです
I'm so dead ass.
トレーニングですか準備は OK です
I am so dead ass. Stay the fuck in your lane.
参加するが吉と出ています行ってみませんか
I think the final race should literally just like reflect
トレーナーさんの今日の運勢
their natural skills.
晴れ時々曇りところ によりゲリラ豪雨。
You are not a horse girl in a race. You are a human being. You can do whatever. You can do anything. You can gather the skills to do whatever. But these fuck ass horses?
お祓い厄除け何でもお任せを。私これでも神社の娘なので、今のところはすべて自己流ですが。
Do you think they can be turned into glue? Anything can be turned into glue if you try hard enough. Can you eat the glue? Probably. I mean, like, you can eat glue. Should you? Probably not. But, like, I don't know. Live your truth. Like, I don't know. I think if you can't, like, sit and, like, do what you truly desire, right? Like, if you truly desire to, like, I don't know. Like, if that's what you really want. Sparkle on, eat that glue. Yep. Hand on my hips. Cunty pose. Sparkle on. Eat that glue. I love the word cunty. It's so, like, fun. You do wonder what your classmates were tasting when eating glue? It's true. I have hands. They're under my wings. So I can molt my feathers. I can molt my feathers, and then underneath these wings are hands. They were tasting hope. Hope for the future. Hope in plastics. Is glue a macroplastic? I know glue isn't plastic. But, like, does glue have protein? Let's find out. Google. Okay, Google. Does glue have protein? It is animal proteins. So it does have protein. In fact, one of the primary ingredients in glue is like dairy protein. Super glue is epoxy, so it's a kind of glue. True. Epoxies are plastic. So like, are you? Hold on. Sorry, there's a subplot going on in this chat while we're talking about the protein of glue. Are you calling me British for carrying a knife on me? Does carrying a knife make me British? Just violent, there's a difference. Bored with this. Carry a 45 because they don't make a 46. I'm not American, although I did shoot an M1911, and holy fuck, I can see why that won 2 world wars. It's from UTDR? What the fuck is UTDR? Wait, I'm not. No! Toby fuck. Oh, Undertale Deltarune. I thought that was like an abbreviation for a city. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I'm Dutch Canadian. I'm Dutch Canadian. You had no idea. Thomas could not pick that up. You got a homie you had no idea was a New Yorker because he ain't got that super accent. Look, the traditional Canadian accent that like And I like when I say traditional Canadian accent, there's only one province that sounds like that. There is only one province that actually sounds like that. Those are good cats. No! Manitoba! Nobody ever thinks of Manitoba. It's the Manitoban accent. The Manitoban. They speak like this, eh? They go around. Nope. Slipped into a not Manitoban accent. Here's the thing, doing a Manitoban accent, like, you slip into Irish. Me and Normie were doing it for a bit, and then we ended up just slipping into Irish. Because it just happens. We did it for a while. Manitoba's the Forgotten Sisters. Scored. High murder count. It's true. No, nobody ever remembers Manitoba. Manitoba. You got your syrup, eh? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. Need an Irish Harpy stream? Why would I mean... Look. The part of my blood that is Irish, like, I can't even consider that anything. If you want to know everything that makes a Harpy... Need a Stroopwafel stream? Alright, in Stroopwafel, there's only one F. Alright. Alright, put your nerd emoji for me right there. But I do love me a Stroopwafel. I love me a Stroopwafel. I'm so glad I got to have another one. I'm bad spieling. Spieling is so funny. I love spieling. The spieling bee. Guh. Guh. I love that. I love that emote. I love guh. Should I have... I just thought of the dumbest idea. I just thought of the dumbest idea, but I think it would be really fun. What if I did use my bot, like, actually, like I set up a thing in the bot to actually hold a chatter spelling bee. Where I set up the command to be a word, right? And then... Oh, this would take so much effort. Because I would have to end up thinking about every other way someone would spell something. No, I know how I would do it. Why'd I pick this time of day? Because I was at the fair. I picked this time of day to stream because I was at the fair today. I was hanging out. Yeah, the fun fair. I did have fun at the fun fair. When autocorrect mess things. See, that's where you would have to do an honor system. It's true, Side was there. Norm was there. Char and Fable were there. Mar was there. I was there. I was a fair maiden. I was dressed to the nines. I actually, like, I swagged out with my outfit for that, for the fun fair. We play on the swings. We did play on the swings. No, like, I wore literally, like, one of my best outfits. What I consider one of my best outfits to that. Saw some Majima fit stuff. I love Majima. I love Majima. Majima, I look at Majima and I'm like, I feel so represented, you know? I feel so represented. Because he's a weirdo with an eye patch that just, like, appears everywhere and then, like, attacks attacks his love interest. That's me. That's me to a T. OC Lady and Majima drip wed. I mean, I'd love that. Next year we'll get on the log ride and not incur the Pharaoh's wrath. True. True. There was a pharaoh, a green-eyed pharaoh, and we did not ride the pharaoh's ride. We did not ride the pharaoh's ride, and thus we incurred his wrath. The green-eyed pharaoh. It's okay, because at least it was a green-eyed pharaoh, and their powers are kind of mid. I got a green eye? I do have a green eye. I am not a pharaoh. I would never... I would never be a pharaoh. Not because I don't think being a pharaoh isn't prestigious. I just don't see myself in like you know, yeah, just like I don't see myself like indenturing servitude. But I don't know. No, I do know. No, that bit ends there. No, I could joke, but I'm like, you know what? No. No, I'm good. But I'm the pharaoh. I could just tell them not to do that. That's true. That's true. That could be pretty based. Could be the Abraham Lincoln of pharaohs. Building a big triangle would be cool. I'll put it in the square hole. A Vampire Slayer. Dude, that movie is cool. I'm not gonna lie. I watched that movie. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Like, that's a good movie. You're imagining the white pharaoh image, but it's my face. No, it's not the county fair. It's the fun fair. Wait, would we consider it a county fair now? Wait, because it did have like a farmer's market and everything. Is that a county fair now? Oh my gosh, actually, Sign, I think you might be right. I think it might be considered a county fair now. But like... No, there's no way that would be considered a county fair. It's in the middle of, like, a big city. We can't consider that a county fair. It's just a fun fair. Yeah, it has to be in the countryside to be a county fair. It needs to be more about, you know, the county. Is that a precisely defined thing? Thought it was just some names people randomly used. I am very particular with descriptors. You know what? I did look it up. Right? Like, the fun fair that we were at would be considered a county fair because it did contain everything that was there. Because, well, oh wait, no. It does need to be a county, state, or country's fair. Is the X considered a county, state, or country fair? It's not in the county. It's in the middle of the city. But other than that, it would have been. Because it was an event where there was displays of goods and animals, amusements, games, and competitions. Those were all of there. Canadian National Exhibition. You know what? You got me there. It is the CNE. But is the CNE just the place? Or is that the event? Oh, yeah, no, I guess you do. Yeah, no. It is CNE. That is, you know what? It is the country's fair. Yeah, no. I just looked it up. The X it is called the X because of the exhibition part of CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition. It is not hosted by the Canadian National Exhibition. It is the X. It is a county fair, technically. Or I guess literally. But that feels so wrong. It feels wrong to call it a county fair because it's so... It's in the middle of a metropolis. Like, I don't know, Toronto... Did I see a tractor? There were no tractors. There were no tractors. But there were cows, there were horses, there were goats. We saw the goats poop. And one of the goats ended up stealing the hay from another goat. It was messed up. There were people line dancing. Did they have big pumpkins or there's crops? No crops. No real crops. Well, I guess they did have some, I guess, for like sale, but not really. It wasn't really about crops or anything like that. They had like packaged meats and cheeses and like milk and stuff. But no like veggies on like display. Know that the National Dairy Farmers thing has their own Roblox. Yeah! They have their own Roblox game and Minecraft mod. They had the School of Moo. Moo Blocks. And Moo Craft. That was pretty funny. Like a farm animal and or crop contest feels like it's a criteria for a county fair in your mind. See, that's what I think so as well. But it definitely didn't have anything like that. It didn't have any... You know what? It didn't really have any competitions. You know what? It did not have any real competitions. I don't know. The cat show, they were... Wasn't that not a show? Wasn't that, like... more so, wasn't that like an auction? Aren't they talking about prices? There's like a lady that said one of the cats was in the wrong cage. Or like kennel. Apparently. Like, cause 2 cats were in like the same. She was like, why is that cat with the Bengal? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that was the wrong place. I don't know. She wasn't asking me, obviously, but I heard her. Oh, fuck yeah. Chat. A VOD of mine that I put out of one of the previous Soul Cleanse Sunday from the 17th, right? I put out that VOD and some fuck ass tried to claim it, like put like a pretty big copyright claim on it, right? They put a copyright claim trying to state that I used footage from... Does anybody remember... Do you remember the cartoon, the 90s cartoon, The Critic? With, like, the guy that sort of looks like Danny DeVito, and, like, he's, like... He's not voiced by Danny DeVito, but, you know, you could imagine it. But, like... You know, his job is literally being, like, a movie critic. Right? Like, it's a cartoon from 1994, right? They tried to claim that I used footage from that cartoon, right? They tried to use footage claiming... Like, they tried to claim that I was using footage from that cartoon. And I put out... I disputed it. I did put out a dispute because I don't make money off of my VOD channel on YouTube, right? But it's the principle of it, right? It's the principle of that. Because that could have been a strike against that channel, right? That could have been a strike against that channel if I didn't dispute it. And I don't want any strikes on my VOD channel because if I lose my VOD channel, well, fuck. There goes a ton of VODs. You guys won't be able to watch. And I care about the VOD watchers. Sure, VOD watchers already don't get to listen to the music that I play. But, like, I need to move to the just chatting. I need to be big for this. But, like, I care about giving everybody the ability to watch the VODs. Right? I care about that. So I'm like, it would suck to lose those. So I disputed it, but I did like a regular dispute because if you do, you can do an expedited appeal, right? Right? And if you do an expedited appeal, you have to put in all of your information, like your legal name, your home address, like your phone number, and the claimant gets to see all of that, right? The claimant gets to see all of that. No, this happened to Iron Mouse. People tried to get Iron Mouse to do that so they could find out her real name, her address, and shit. Because YouTube, in that, they want you to sign it with your real name and not your channel name, right? They don't want you to sign a dispute or an appeal with your channel name. They want you to use your real name, which is fucked, right? But if you do just a regular dispute, you just type in a reason and whatnot and then sign it. They still want you to sign it with your real name. I signed that shit with my channel name. And I put in parentheses, like, I'm not Like, I think, like, I literally put in parentheses, like, I think it's stupid to have to, that you want my real name here. I'm not telling the claimant my real name. I am not telling the claimant, like, my first and last name. You don't get that. You don't get that. Right? I don't want them having any of my information. YouTube already has my information, right? I don't need a random person to have my information and then stalk me or, like, swap me, right? Like, that would be fucked up. Right? I did. I just got the email now. I just got an email now that was like, hey, good news. After reviewing, like, we realized, like, yeah, their claim is false. False. So we've released the copyright claim from your video. And I'm like, fuck yeah. 'Cause I don't even mention that cartoon. I haven't even thought of that cartoon in a long time. Like, a long time. And the fact that they, like, goddamn. Oh. Like how in UK you gotta give some sketchy ass porn site your personal information. Yeah. Look! It's true. It's true that, unfortunately, that is, like, trying to enter the States and also Canada. Canada is also trying to do that now. Chat, just look up the, look up the pictures of, Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2. Because all of those sites that just want you to give, like, biometric pictures, there's someone on Twitter, bless their soul. I think they also posted it on Blue Sky. But bless their soul, they put every single image necessary to get through verification using photo mode in Death Stranding 2. I have talked about this for a while now. I've been talking about this for a while now. It works. Like, chat, it works. In the UK's database for tons of these sites, like 90% of the UK's population is Sam Porter Bridges. Would you get banned? No. No, if biometrics, like, if those scans ever don't work, it's just, it will always just be like, hey, try a different angle. Hey, try a different angle. Hey, try a different angle. Hey, try again later. Give them 1 million Sams. 1 million Sams. 1 billion Sams. Dude, with that many Sam Porter Bridges, you could build a bridge. You could build a bridge with that many Sam Porter Bridges. Stretch them all out across the ocean. Across oh, shut. Building bridges of Jorkin. Yup. Yup. Goon bridges. Am I trying using your Skyrim? I think Skyrim's a little too stylized. Man, I wish I found... You gotta be able to Google it or, like, find it on Twitter. Because it's like... It is... It's really funny. Thought maybe your mods might help a bit. You mean... Wait. Is there mods for Skyrim that make it look more realistic? More high fidelity? I thought it was all, like, anime and sex mods. Or is that just me? You'd probably use that Unreal Engine metahuman thing. That'd be funny. Chat, I love how you're so desensitized to sex talk. I could talk about using a sex mod in a video game, and you're just like... You just, like, glaze over it. You just go into the serious conversation. We're all grown-ups here. I'm an adult. Just over it. Look, before, I definitely remember there was a time I would say shit, and then, like, chat would just be full of people being like, huh? What? What did you say? Happy, what the hell? Right? Like, all of that. Do it. No time for that. No time for that, Goku. Random how PSO 2 just has accessories that are just orbs, and people use them to give their characters boobs bigger than the character creator can. It's funny because they actually just have accessories that are bigger boobs and bigger butts. Streamer, you look at boobs? Yeah. Newsflash. I'm a big old lesbian and I like sex. I think sex is awesome. Girl, you talk about getting Egnant and stuff. Skyrim mods are vanilla here. It's true. It's true. Chat. I thought of another really stupid fuck-ass idea. I never would have thought Harpy. I never would have known Harpy is a sex-pilled hyper lesbian. That's me. My dumb idea is just like having chat fill a like tier list with their like craziest like woods, you know, WOULDs, and then like I either grade your woods or like do like a smasher pass of your woods. But I feel like maybe y'all would maybe be a little too vanilla. I don't know. I feel like some of y'all are gonna put a basic white bitch. And be like, oh, but she crazy though. And then it's like... Yeah, but they're still like a traditionally attractive woman. So like, of course. Like, yeah, you'll die. But like, yeah, that makes sense. Assaultrons? Dude, I would. That smash. Ada from like Fallout 4? I fucking love Ada from Fallout 4. Like in like man, I still play Fallout 4 specifically for Ada. Swords Machine from Ultra Kill. It is interesting to hear a character from Ultra Kill other than V1 or Gabriel. Or, I'm sorry, they use the traditional pronunciation for it. Gabrielle. But it still makes sense. The starter Armored Core from Armored Core 6. You need to beat Fallout 4 one day? You don't gotta. That main story is not worth it. I'm gonna be so real. Fallout 4's main story kinda really fucking sucks. It is so boring. But a lot of the side stories, like the side quests for Fallout 4, are really good. And I think the general gameplay of Fallout 4 is really fun. The wall of arrows from Demon's Souls. Chat, do we want to do it? Do we want to do this right now? Would I Nick Valentine? No, he's a man. Nick Valentine, though a synth, identifies as a man. And he's still very much like looks very man. Like a human man. Cinder Carla. Let me see this Cinder Carla. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love Armored Core because you never actually get to see what the characters look like. And I love Armored Core fans because they all have ideas of what these characters look like in their heads. And then artists just do it. They're like, this is what this character would probably look like, or this is what they look like to me. Not just women, monsters. Women and monsters and robots. But like, so long as the robots aren't, you know, man. Right? Like, fucking NK7. Is it NK7? The one from Outlaw. The one from Star Wars Outlaws. I think they're really attractive. What about lesbian Nick Valentine, distant relative of lesbian Roronoa? Or Zoro? Yeah, of course. RX-124 Gundam TR6. Woundwort is a good pick. That's a good pick. You know people who would Crimson 1 from BW? What's going on here? I don't know. Big Titty Deathclaw? Fuck yeah. You know what? Fuck it, chat. We're doing it. I'll hold on. I'll set up a Google Forms. Then, actually, will this let me... Yeah, file upload. Here we go. Only allow image. You are allowed one image. Wood. Chats. Woods. What is you? The chatters. Wildest. Wood. Publish. All right. Let's shorten that. Copy that. All right, chat. There you go. Let me pin that. Let me pin that. There you go. Oops. I didn't mean to unpin that. Let me pin it again. There we go. You just realized it was Paper Moon. I love Soul Eater. Here's the thing. Here's something that maybe some people remember, but most people probably don't. I used to do an annual rewatch of Soul Eater, and I also own the Soul Eater Perfect manga. Like, I used to do an annual rewatch of the anime for Soul Eater to sort of determine whether I was still like, 'cause I think it's really cool, but I wanted to determine whether or not I was okay with like how the show was was handled, and whether I was okay with it ending at the Kishin arc. Right? Because that was like a big thing for me, where I was like, oh man, like the manga like pacing, especially now with Soul Eater Perfect. Like, Soul Eater Perfect is quite literally the like perfect Soul Eater. I really want them to do a reboot of the anime that follows Soul Eater Perfect. Like, literally just do a Soul Eater Perfect anime. I think it would be really fucking awesome. Oh yeah, and then let me go to like the tier list maker site. Oh, you know what? I should make it. Will be available for everyone on the website to use. Okay, yeah. Let's create public. Do I have an account with them? I guess I do. Make template. Do I have to select a category? Characters, yeah. Upload 500 images, 50 megabits at a time. Megabytes at a time. Can use our text to image. No. Minimum of 5 images are needed to make a template. No crop. Oh, never mind. Alright, let me start. Download. And then going to, I'll make a new folder for them. That one. That one. We've got a few going on right now. All right. Who the hell are you? What the fuck? That's crazy. All right. All right. All right. These are definitely some. These are, you know what? You guys are delivering. You guys are delivering. These are some pretty wild woods. There's only 5 of them right now. Come on, chat. It doesn't need your email. It's not going to collect your email. It doesn't collect your email. I never make it so that it collects your name or your email. I do not collect your emails. All of these will always be. Like, I always do. I always do anonymous. Unless, like, for whatever reason, it's, like, collecting emails. Yeah, do not collect email address. It's on there. Yeah. There's a quiz, assign points. Yeah. No, I would never. I don't want. Here's the thing, chat. I would be so fucking real. I don't want your emails. I feel like I've made it like abundantly clear that I do not vibe with parasocialism. Like, I mean, I'd hope I made it like abundantly clear that it's like I don't like I mean, we've had this talk and I've done this bit before where I've made fun of people who say they love their chats cuz I think that's weird. I don't like it. Also, the oldest house is a very like crazy. That is a wild wood. But also, like, I get it. You would just like post a picture of like the front lobby, I guess. It'd probably just be a picture of the front lobby. I'd get it because I fucking love. I actually was like convincing Norb. I was actually like convincing Norb to play Control because I fucking love Control. I love Control. Who the hell is this? It went on sale today? Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, because also like Alan Wake went on sale. Alan Wake 1 and American Nightmare are on sale for like $2 right now. Which is insane to think about. Like, I love Alan Wake so much. I love Alan Wake. Like, what was I saying? I feel like I was saying something and then I like stopped or whatever. I don't know. I feel like a lot of my like woods aren't too crazy. I don't know. I've got some I got some wild woods, right? But like I feel like they're not that wild. Like, as much of a freak as I am, I don't know. Maybe my, I don't know. Just be into Wheatley, but not as a white man Gajigga. That's pretty normal. I don't know. Wheatley is like orb. Like, that's a ball, and that's pretty attractive. Got a guilty conscience. We live and die in a vulture culture. We crucify anyone we hugger. Dribbling him, yeah. GLaDOS should be like a crazy wood, but it's really not. It's really not. Like, GLaDOS is like... I think Gladys is traditionally attractive, but that's just me. They made her to be hot AF. It's true. It's true. What is mine? What are some of my wildest woods? My personal wildest woods. I'm like actually trying to think about it. Someone on the team was crazy about Negi. Yeah. 40K might have some crazy woods. Yeah, probably. Like, definitely. I'm like looking through my Steam games. To see if there's like something that would make sense. Cause like I don't know, I think like Ifrit from like Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 10 like is pretty vanilla. Not vanilla, but it's not like crazy. Right? Cause yeah, they look very like a monster or whatever, but like it like it feels like it's like not that big a deal. Like, let me. Here, we've got 11. We've got 11 of these right now. I think that's... I don't know, I think maybe I can start this, I guess? Does anybody have any last minute ones they would like to put in? Is anybody still putting one in? Or am I good? I'll give you to the count of I don't know, 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. I am... Where's my... Well, bam. No longer accepting responses in that. Let me... Go. All right. And then let me real quick delete, delete, delete. Then we just have smash, pass. All right. We go back to here. And then here we go. Let me make this nice and big. All right. First things first, we have this like oh, you know what? I should have like put this here. And then what I can do is I know what I can do as well. Put that there. And then I could repurpose this. Oh, that is. Hold on. Let me. So it's this. First one is this. It's like a wall of meat. And like a chair. The meat's got like teeth. That's from Warframe? I believe it. You can propaganda. That's the Helminth from Warframe, and you are not alone on this wood. I believe it. I believe it. I am trying to think if I would. Sure, you sit in and it strangles you and stabs you for power-ups. That's a smash. That's a smash. I'm into that. How far am I into Warframe again? Not very. I've been playing Warframe on and off. Like, my first time playing Warframe was like 2017. And I'm like only like rank 7. Yeah, I haven't done like anything. I don't play Warframe for the story like at all. Like at all. This is the oldest house. This next one is the oldest house. Just like how this version looks, more teeth. I'm a big fan of teeth. So this is the oldest house from Control. Control lore correctly, the oldest house can like turn into anything. Not anything. it changes the inside of the building, specifically like the locations of rooms, right? It changes the orientation of rooms and cannot be seen by regular people. Like most people who see the oldest house, like usually have some form of like para-utilitarian like ability, right? But like the oldest house is like a sentient like being, right? Like it has its own thoughts and like processes and whatnot, right? Um so like uh the other thing is like the oldest house, its physical appearance adapts to modern society, right? But not enough. Like right now, like in Control, it's just barely modern enough, right? But you can't bring in like smartphones or like number 2 pencils or shit into the oldest house because it just doesn't comprehend it. Right? It's got a very like it's very much stuck in like the 60s. So like all of the computers in there are really old and shit. It's like yeah. Number 2 pencils don't work at the oldest house? Nope. You actually can't bring a number 2 pencil into the oldest house because it might the number 2 there are OOPs, objects of power that might possess a number 2 pencil. And like the oldest house doesn't like it. The oldest house doesn't like number 2 pencils, so it will like it'll explode a number 2 pencil, or it'll corrupt the number 2 pencil and make it into an oop. Right. Physically you can bring it. Yeah, physically you could bring it in, but it is quite literally like against the rules. I don't know the for as for like smashing it, right? Smashing the oldest house. I don't know if I would like I don't know, I guess I could fuck the couch. Like a couch or something, like with the cushions and whatnot. If they give me like if the oldest house was like, here's a Dakimakura or whatever. Like I don't know. I think I'm gonna be real. I might pass. I think I'm gonna pass on the building. I think I'm gonna pass on the building. I think it is so incredibly valid though. Like not even joking. I think it is like a really, really valid like wood. Like yeah, haha, it's a building, but also it's more than just a building. Right? Like I think it is such a valid like wood. Like, I've seen some like weird and wild like woods. I've seen things that are like tamer, way tamer than this, than the oldest house, but like are so like not valid. Where it's like, yeah, smash, but like you're dumb for that. Right? Now, this next one, is it this way or is it this way? This is definitely a RuneScape character that I don't know about. I have not seen her. Late game raid and old school RuneScape. No, that's a fucking Ursula. I'm gonna be real. All right? I do think she looks really cool. I think this design is really cool. But but I think I'm gonna pass because I don't like the fact that she has her feet out. Like, she also has a really good song. Good music though. Maybe. I don't know. She looks like she might like really want me to like massage her feet or something like that. And I'm like not into that. I'm like really not into that. They modeled the toenails and everything. Yeah. Kind of like, yeah. They draw a lot of attention to it. I think it's a pass for me. I think she's a pass for me, unfortunately. But she is pretty. She is pretty, and she is very attractive. I think she's very attractive, but I think pass for me. Now this, like, that's a smash. That's a smash. I don't remember which. Yeah, I know it's a Warframe, but like every female Warframe, like every single feminine Warframe is a smash. Like all of them. Every single one of them is a smash. I'd fuck the shit out of these Warframes. I would fuck these Warframes. Like, whew. All right. Next one. So this one, I have to say pass. I am not into Minecraft stuff. I do not find Minecraft attractive. I don't know who this is. I have no idea who this is. If they were not a Minecraft character, they would probably be a wood. I am not into Minecraft. I'm here to place blocks and shit. Not a jerk off. What's the Coney tweet? The fighting game, like Cody's like fighting game tweet. Like I'm here to play fighting games, not. I think it is jerk off. I have no idea who this is. playing Minecraft right now with a mod pack called All the Mods Tend to the Sky. Do you bring that up because are you saying you have a Minecraft sex mod installed and are you admitting to like playing Minecraft to jack off? No, like judgment. I'm just like asking if that's what you're admitting to. Like that's why you're bringing that up. That's what it is. I don't play fighting games to come. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't play Minecraft to come. I play Minecraft to place blocks and shit. Where's that clip of Normie seeing Jenny and Balloon? Oh gosh. That's so funny. Alright. Next. I have no idea what this is. They're a Protean lord. Proteans are entities of chaos. Voice switches between masculine and feminine, and you find it hot. Alright, next question. What the fuck is a Protean? It's from Pathfinder? That's crazy. You'd think I'd remember that, because I played Pathfinder. I guess it has been a long time. Anyways, Smash. I don't really need the explanation. This is a Smash. It's a cool monster. It's a cool monster thing with teeth. It's a cool monster thing with teeth. That's a Smash. Like that's so like this. This is also like a really cool monster teeth. I wish it was the Sphinx from Dragon's Dogma 2. That's a wood. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'll even put it in this folder so that I can properly just show. Let me show you, chat. Hold on. Look at her. Gosh, and her voice. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I wonder if there's a clip. Did anybody... No, you know what? That clip doesn't even have her voice talk. Hold on. Let me have her picture up. Let me have her picture up and let me grab like a clip of her speaking. Hold on. Hold on. Music. Pause. Hold on. No, that doesn't have dialogue. I don't want someone's Sphinx dialogue. Yes. Uh, I really love her. I really love her. Anyways, this let me turn the music back. Sorry, VOD watchers, for not getting to listen to her voice, but you know what? No, I will do a thing that will let VOD watchers listen to that voice, cuz I think everybody should hear the I think everybody should, like, I wish so badly that Dragon's Dogma 2 would be optimized more, but like they're so done with that because I like the director left. Yeah. Hideaki Itsuno like left Capcom after Dragon's Dogma 2. Which fucking sucks. Like it really fucking sucks. Cuz now it's not going to be worked on because Capcom is one of the stupidest fucking game companies ever. And I mean company, not devs. The devs are fucking like really good. But Capcom is really fucking stupid as a company. Like, where the moment someone leaves, right? Like, the director left. So they're just like, oh, okay, I guess we'll abandon that project. Oh, it didn't sell that well, but everybody about the game was very, very passionate about it. And it actually did make a fuck ton of money. But it didn't do as well as, it didn't hit like a quota that we like wanted. Like it didn't hit like a benchmark that we were really hoping it would. So like, fuck you. And like, I'd leave too. If I made a game like, cause Hideaki Itsuno went on record to say that Dragon's Dogma was his baby. Like, and like especially Dragon's Dogma 2, that was a project of love, right? That was a passion project, a love-fueled passion project, right? And you can feel the amount of love and care poured into that game, but Capcom is so fucked in the head with the those executives at Capcom need to be punched really fucking hard. Yes, exactly, Anurian. Dragon's Dogma 2 was him 100% believing he was finally going to be able to make what he wanted Dragon's Dogma 1 to be. Because there was a lot they wanted to put into Dragon's Dogma 1, and they had to cut back. They had to cut back for multiple reasons. Not just because of, like, time constraints from Capcom, but also, like, hardware constraints. Right? Like, hardware constraints for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Right? But, like, with, like, the PS5 and the Xbox Series and, like, the advancements in PC gaming, right? And then suddenly Capcom comes to him with this big budget, like a big enough budget, because they wanted They wanted to do more stuff with their new engine, right? They wanted to do more with their that RE engine. You know, the To the Moon engine. And they're like, "All right, Hideaki Itsuno, here you go. We'll do it. You want a Dragon's Dogma 2? Go ahead." And he was so fucking hyped for it. Him and his team were so fucking hyped for it. You feel it. You feel it. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a massive comfort game for me, or at least it would be if like they were given the chance to optimize it in a way where it didn't explode. Right? Because that game very much likes to explode. It really likes to explode. Right? I agree. I do not think he did Devil May Cry 5 begrudgingly. You can feel the passion in that. But Devil May Cry isn't Itsuno's, like, baby, right? That's not his passion project, right? Like, Devil May Cry 5 is Itsuno's, like, nephew, right? That's the nephew. It's like, I still love you, nephew, but, like, you're not my kid, right? Like, you still love your nephews, right? But, like, yeah. But currently, unfortunately, because Capcom forced them to put Denuvo into their game, which makes it run like fucking garbage at a lot of times. And it's just, unfortunately, it's not as optimized as it could be. So, which ends up making it overheat, and then it crashes. Going inside the main city, like cities and whatnot, still chugs the game, no matter what performance settings you're on, right? Which is insane to think about, because when the game first came out, like, I was a day one purchaser. I don't pre-order games, but I definitely, like, I yoinked the fuck out of Dragon's Dogma 2 because I love Dragon's Dogma. I love Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma 1 was a comfort game for me. That was like a game where I was like, no matter what day I was having, I would just boot that game up and just play it and, like, wander around and shit. And then Dragon's Dogma 2 became that even more, right? Dragon's Dogma 2 was that even more passionately, like, my comfort game, where I would boot it up and I would just wander around and do shit, and I could, like, I could talk and, like, think about anything, right? Like, it was a big help to my mental, right? Like, a huge help to my mental. But, like, after some patches or whatever, like, them trying to optimize shit, it made the game worse for me. Like, suddenly I started getting the same shit that other people were getting, of, like, frame drops, computer overheating, right? Like, it was like, oh, fuck. Suddenly I'm in the main city, and suddenly things are chugging. Uh-oh. So it does make me really, really sad that Capcom, all because the director isn't there anymore, have abandoned the project. And note, Capcom usually removes Denuvo from their games after about a year and a half. Most companies, after a year and a half of a game being out, remove Denuvo. Like, unless they're still planning on adding content, right? Like, if they still plan on adding content, like DLC or like expansions, then they sort of keep it until that's all done. But they've abandoned Dragon's Dogma 2, so they should just get rid of the de novo. Right? So that it doesn't chug. Because it's literal fucking acid for your video games. We all know this. I don't know why companies still use it. All right, I do like get it, I guess, for like anti-piracy, right? Like I'm not like super against like anti-piracy, but I'm not for anti-piracy. I'm not for anti-piracy because it ruins our video games. But like I get it. Yeah, it like did you know that we have a way of scraping de novo? That like still gets worked on? Oops. Did I say that publicly? Like hey man. And so it's like a lot of pirated versions of video games don't have de novo. Uh anyways, but yeah, I I love Dragon's Dogma 2. I really wish that they would I want to tell people to buy the game so badly because of how much I fucking love it. Also hi Seal. Love you. Love you, bae. Um but again, like a big reason. Can you but anyway, the whole point I'm like making like the whole point I'm talking about Dragon's Dogma 2. Like I'm being so genuine about my love for Dragon's Dogma 2 and Dragon's Dogma in its entirety, right? But in the end, the reason I'm talking about it is because this bitch makes me come. Oh, because this Sphinx's voice makes me fucking come. I'm so fucking attracted to the Sphinx. Like, I'm so incredibly attracted to the Sphinx from Dragon's Dogma 2. Please call me. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Please. You wanna know something, chat? She even has a unique animation for if you, like, jump and climb on her boobs. She has if you go to jump on her boobs and like, cause you can. Here's the thing, chat. With these big monsters in Dragon's Dogma, one of the biggest like things for Dragon's Dogma is you get to climb around on monsters. Like you get to climb around on the monsters. You can grab and like crawl around on monsters. Big monsters, you could just climb around on them. Right? I've tested that. I'm pretty sure I still have a clip of me doing it. I'm pretty sure I have a clip of me doing it somewhere. But yeah, if you jump on her boobs, she like flaps her wings to like blow you off, and then she scoffs at you. And it makes me fucking come. I need her so fucking badly. Anyways, back to your woods. Sorry. Oh, right. Hold on. I was gonna do a thing that lets... Hold on. Let me go back. And let me do what I was gonna do to make it so that... Hold on. Screen's going black for a second. Just for a second. Just for a second. Just for a second. Just for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me do that for a second. Then I do this. Then I mute that one. Alright. So now the VOD watchers will be able to hear it. Right,
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life.
Fuck,
Many
each
have
time.
tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. Perhaps I might interest you in a game of wits instead. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. I trust I have your attention? If so, take your place and we shall begin.
The Sphinx's riddles are designed to baffle and confuse.
Sure, giving the look. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Chat, look at this. Look.
Door and retrieve that which is of prize. And a door and retrieve that which is of greatest value. So, this is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried? Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too. Its purpose I shan't divulge. How you use it is up to you.
Outstanding.
Yeah. I need her. I need her so fucking bad. Anyways, let me go back to the darkness real quick so that I can fix my audio setup. And there we go. Boop. Anyways, this it's kind of an amalgamation of parts, right? Like, I don't know if I would. Crab claw? The crab claw is good. I do like the crab claw. Yeah. No, that's a wood. Yeah, that's a wood. I'll admit. That's a wood. Alright, next of chat's woods. Hold on. That's mine. It's the arrow wall from Demon Souls. Out of everything from Demon Souls, it's the arrow wall from Demon Souls. No, I would not fuck the arrow wall from Demon Souls. I would fuck a phalanx, though. But I guess that's just like a metallic slime, so that makes sense. Thighs robot. I mean, this... I really don't have to say anything. This is a wood. And then last one from chat's woods. Sorry, I had another picture. Is like a very obvious wood. Like, it's Vicar Amelia. Like, that is one of the craziest woods, like, ever. Like, of course, I'd fuck Vicar Amelia. Like, anyways, let me fix my... that, put that like that again, then bam. There we go. That was chats. That was a Smasher Pass featuring some of chat's weirdest woods. Vicar Amelia is probably the most lusted after non-human coded thing in all of Soulsborne. Yeah. Yeah. What do I do now? Here's the thing, chat. What do I do now? A Minesweeper? Oh, man. I, like, tried to type in Minesweeper as if, like, I had it installed. Right? Like, as if, like, the computer came with Minesweeper. Why do computers not come with Minesweeper anymore? Like... No, like, I'm gonna be real. You know what? licensing rights, I can still download Windows XP. I can download Windows XP at any point in time. I can change my entire OS to Windows XP at any point in time. And that will come with Minesweeper and Spider Solitaire. Like, you know what else I can go grab? Space Pinball. Fucking Space Pinball. Um... Chat, in my personal time, I've been playing, I've been playing this, like, a boomer shooter, called Beyond Citadel. Because I already played The Citadel. And then there's also Cult versus Gal. Right? Like, they were part of, like, a pack. Right? I think they're really, really good as boomer shooters, but I'm actually kind of really glad I didn't stream them. Because they are... You can turn off the gore. But it's like, they are quite gory. They are quite gory. Like, I throw a nade into a group of enemies, and then, like, I see, like, I can, like, blow off individual, like, limbs. And, like, if I shoot someone in the head, right, their helmet comes off, and I can, like, look at their face as they have a hole in their head. Type shit. Like, or, like, like, their intestines are all, like, falling out, and whatnot. I'm not the biggest fan of gore. Like, in, fuck, I can't even really say that, because I love Gears of War. I don't, like... Would it be glorified gore? Because I like it, because I like Doom. You know, rip and tear and shit, right? And, like, Gears of War. But, like, in those, it's, like, quick, right? Like, it's quick. You're not, like, sitting there looking at it, right? To, like, sensationalize gore. That would probably be a more apt description. Because it's like, I don't like when, like, they, like, sit there. Like, I really don't like Mortal Kombat. Like, I really don't like Mortal Kombat. I do not like fatalities. Like current day fatalities, I really don't like them. Like, I really don't like them. like fucking what is it in Mortal Kombat X when they added Ermac, right? Like he has a fatality where he like picks them up with like psychic powers and then like pulls their intestines out of their mouth with psychic powers or whatever, and it's like real slow. And I'm like, I hate that. I actually really hate that. Like, I don't feel grossed out by it or anything like that. Like, it doesn't, like, it's not like, it doesn't make me, like, queasy or anything. I just don't like it. It's like, that's not, like, the gore I'm into. I'm into Doom and Gears of War gore, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm taking a chainsaw and I'm cutting you in half type shit. Or, like, Doom, where it's like, oh yeah, real quick, I'm gonna just pull your heart out and then put it in your mouth, and then that's it. That's done. It's quick. Right? It's not... Yeah, exactly. It's not fun gore. Right? I like gore, parentheses, whimsy, not gore, parentheses, torture. Right? Like, horror game gore I do enjoy, though, because it's, like, the atmosphere. Like, whenever it's part of, like, the atmosphere, right? Like, you enter a room and then suddenly it's, like, there's, like, a blood sigil on the floor and, like, you know, like, Pyramid Head is pulling somebody apart or whatever, right? Like, that's, like, I like that. Right? I like that shit. Yeah, it's different. It's very, very different. But, like, again, like, Mortal Kombat's, like, very much, like, a no from me. Like, I will never... I really don't want to play Mortal Kombat, like, ever again. I'm really not a fan. The method of the gore getting made isn't always fantastical, but the gore itself should be. Yeah. One of the most pants-shitting things about Alien Romulus is the moment when a character grabs an X-ray thing and you can see the chest burster bang against their ribcage. That's cool. See, because, like, that's horror. That's a horror. That's a horror game. Or a movie. But yeah. Eh. You know what, chat? This was good. This was a good almost 4-hour stream. for like just a short soul cleanse Sunday. I gotta wake up tomorrow so that I can stream Pizza Tower anyways. Cause remember, chat, Monday Pizza Tower on Monday, Pizza Tower, streaming Pizza Tower. It's my first time playing Pizza Tower, and I gotta try to get through as much of that game as possible. Do I have it set up? I think I sort of have it set up. I think I sort of have it set up. I'm gonna do a voice call. It's gonna see about showing off the Foog that Double H made for it. Never mind. I can't. Yeah, happy birthday again, Inurian. I think I'm gonna sleep. I think I'm gonna go sleep. No raid, cause I wanna. I'm just going to bed. So we're just gonna end. Come back in a few hours whenever I wake up or whatever, in like, I don't know, 10 or 11 hours. We'll see. See how long I sleep. All right, chat. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, chat. Bubsy 4D comes out at some point, and I'm gonna be talking about Bubsy. Bubsy is probably one of my crazy